There are so many different ways of playing Fortnite, like so many different players. Hey everyone, it's Andrew. I'm joined by Marcus from Silky.
Hey guys, how's it going?
And here are 10 more types of players in Fortnite. The emoter. This player has two absolute favorite parts of the match. The beginning, when everyone is in lobby and they can show off their expensive emotes to their friends, and the very end, winning a victory royale, when they can dance and emote and ride that wave of victory. Oh, and they might also insist on emoting after every kill, on top of dead bodies, on top of buildings, out in the open, and randomly somewhere on a hill or in the middle of the countryside, or just through the whole match. They love emotes, and really know how to celebrate that. And to be honest, this game's got some pretty freaking awesome emotes. Even if you're not good at the game, I'm sure you can still have heaps of fun dancing in the lobby screen.
Bob the Builder. These players idolize Bob the Builder and are commonly seen constructing large works of art on the battlefield. A complete waste of time, resources, but you can't deny cracking a smile when you come across a giant llama in the middle of Pleasant Park. These players went to the shop to purchase a copy of Minecraft and ran into someone who advised them to download a game called Fortnite instead. You can build in Fortnite, they said. It's one of the main features, they said. Now Bob took their advice and eventually evolved into the player we're talking about today. Extremely skilled at constructing bases, good old Bobby is a valuable addition to your squad. The only thing I dislike about these players is their taste of music. I mean...
The noob. Well, this one's kinda obvious. Fortnite's most recent player count revealed that there are over 45 million people who have played Fortnite. That is incredible, which also means there are a whole lot of noobs out there. A lot of noobs. You'll see them in every match, running around, getting themselves killed, revealing their squad's location with unnecessary gunfire, getting their squad killed. But be nice to them, guys. We all know you're trying. Keep at it, guys. We're all rooting for you. And just remember everyone, unless somehow you've always been super talented at games ever since you first picked up a controller or put your hands on a mouse and keyboard, once upon a time, we were all noobs. Each and every one of us. Yes, that's right, I just called you a noob. No, it's fine, I'm sure you're a pro. Keep smashing out those victory royales, yeah? You're doing great, man.
The Rambo. This is the most aggressive and skillful player on this list. Have you ever done something courageous, like deck the school bully, and then for the following seconds felt like you could take on the world? The Rambo guy feels like this 24/7. As their name implies, they are the Rambos of Fortnite, mowing down hordes of enemies and making it look easy. This is the kind of guy who'll drop at tilted towers and walk out of there with 200 health and 12 kills under his belt. They love rushing opponents' bases, and despite the odds, they will commonly manage to kill the entire enemy squad by themselves. Their favorite thing to do though is win a squad match on their own. An incredible feat that each and every Rambo is totally capable of. They are by far the most entertaining players to spectate, and some of them use this to their advantage, founding successful YouTube and Twitch channels to show off their skill to larger audiences. If you come up against one of these players, your chances are pretty slim. However, we came up with one strategy that will often help you survive these encounters. Try engaging them in an emote-off. Gain their trust, and when the moment is right, quickly kill them. Although a rather dog move, believe me when I say it's probably your only chance of survival.
The outsider. These players love to play it dangerously. The outsider plays right on the edge of the map, always right on the edge of the storm, picking off enemies running desperately trying to escape the storm. They love to live on the edge, and love taking advantage of the players already hurting from being stuck in the storm. They clean up the stragglers, until they get too carried away for that one extra kill, leaving it too late to run and become the very thing they swore to destroy. The stragglers running for their lives from the merciless storm. Whoops! You could compare these players to the real-life storm chasers, people who like chasing storms and tornadoes, usually for research purposes. The difference is, Fortnite players probably aren't doing research, they just like picking off easy kills. And maybe they like rainy days, I don't know.
The strategist. If you're not that great at the game, try studying the pros and becoming a good strategist. The strategists of Fortnite are not the best combatants. However, their superior knowledge and leadership skills often result in wins. In fact, they have just as many wins as most Rambos, which proves that you don't need to be a good shot to see the precious Victory Royale overlay plastered across your screen. Although these players are clearly the heads of their squad, they're happy to take advice from their teammates, unlike the stubborn commander from our previous 10 types of player video. If you're aspiring to get get a few wins but don't have enough time to grind out the hours of practice required to become a pro, try coordinating your next match. You never know, you might actually be a good strategist.
The Storm Victim. There's one word these players unfortunately hear a little too often. Run! This is the player who never pays enough attention to the minimap and gets killed by the storm. They're usually too preoccupied, caught up looting for some extra gear or stalking an enemy to realize they're about to get swallowed in the dark blue terror of the storm. And even if they do escape, they'll emerge on the other side with so little health that their life expectancy will likely be reduced to a mere few seconds. How foolish. These guys really need to learn how to manage their time a little better. Buy a watch maybe, or even check the counter on the screen. You know, that would help. Life or death situation here, guys. Storm's coming, Annie.
The soloist. This is the player who thinks he's a pro, but really just, well, is the soloist. We all know that stupid player who chucks a solo in every squad match when everyone else has marked retail row. The thing that pisses me off about these guys is if they were planning on dropping in some random place all by themselves, why didn't they choose the no fill option? Or better yet, just play solos. I firmly believe these players deserve the early deaths they get. Maybe one day he'll learn his lesson and just follow his squad. Or maybe they'll never get it. I have to admit, it is a bit amusing though when you see a soloist drop at Tilted Towers all by himself.
The tag along. I'm gonna be honest and blunt with this one. These players don't know how to play Fortnite. They enjoy playing duos or squads and tag along with their team, trying to follow and replicate each and every move their squad makes, picking up leftover second grade loot and not really contributing anything to the game. They're usually still in that learning stage of playing Fortnite, which is fine as long as they evolve out of it. Otherwise, you know, they're just noobs. The tag along tags along to everything their teammates are doing. Notice that extra shadow you developed today that wasn't there yesterday? It's probably just a tag along player trying to get themselves carried to victory. Don't worry though, just use them as a body shield when things start to go down. They won't mind.
The team player. The team player is normally a more casual gamer who enjoys a spot of Fortnite every now and again. He strives to win, but understands that ultimately it's all about having a good time with his mates. He sticks with his squad and helps out his teammates as best he can. This simple guy is a great addition to your party, but never underestimate him. He might not be able to hit those 360 no-scopes, but he'll never leave a downed partner without a fight. There's not a whole lot to say about this guy, but I think I speak for everyone when I say good on you team players.
Bada boom! There's another 10 players for you folks. We're making funny moments videos in Fortnite, so if you want your clip to be in one of our videos, submit it to us over at staybombastic.com. Thanks for watching, y'all. Thanks for hanging out with us. Keep on slurping.
Stay bombastic.